Let's do this. And then this. I'll turn it down a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to be doing more Oxygen Not Included today. Because it's a really, really cool game. It's a Sunday evening. I just come off the back of doing eventy tournament stuff. It's time to chill out. But this time I'm going to have some help. So I'm going to unmute Discord too. Hello.
Hello.
So I have a certain Mr. Stargazer with me who has played this game a head load more than I have. And you're going to help me, aren't you? I hope.
I will help as best as I can. I can't prevent everyone from dying. I am not, in fact, God.
Oh, crap. We're going to do better than a certain Mr. Markiplier did, though.
Yes.
Two cycles in or something like that? And everybody was just dead.
Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah, so I'm going to hope that my volume levels are all good. And apologies to everybody else for the last stream because I hadn't actually set my microphone up properly because I'm clever. Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, just kind of highlighting the VODs and going, oh, that sounds like shit. Oh, that's why. Oh well. Hi, Asher. I'm just going to talk at you as well. In fact, I should probably turn push to talk off, shouldn't I? It should probably make more sense.
You can do that.
Ah, okay. So, okay. Stream's caught up now, so you can actually see what I can see as well.
Hurrah.
These people are crap. It's the short thing.
Yeah, well, you're at the advantage that at the very beginning you can just shuffle them as much as you like.
I mean, none of them are good at digging.
Which is pretty critical right at the start.
There we go, mozzarella.
I'd go, yeah, digging is probably the most critical one at the start. Maybe a little bit of athletics because of the running for the power generation.
Oh my god, okay, I had to roll the first one a few times, but now I've got mozzarella, Nadia, and Tilly. Only Nadia has got destructive stress response.
That's a nice combination, actually.
Yeah, I mean, Tilly's a narcoleptic, but it's not fun, but she's also got diver's lungs.
And none of them have really high decor expectation, which is nice.
Yeah.
Keeps them happy.
Okay, so, work this out. Mozzarella. This duplicate has an unshakable fear of kitchens and the culinary arts. Cannot perform job cook. But has the attributes cooking +1.
And is named Mozzarella.
I've got to keep him just like that. Okay, so now we have to name the colony.
There is some pretty amusing random suggestions. Or are you going to go for one?
The dorky space prison. The yucky space pad, okay. Mozzarella sounds like you. Okay. The Not-So-Leaky Spacerock. Let's go with that.
That's brilliant.
I don't know. I like it. So for people... Oh my god, I have so much copper right nearby. This is amazing.
Oh, and you got a nice couple of bits of water as well.
Yeah.
Always nice. And a few air stones.
Yeah, and I've got a shit ton of carbon dioxide up there, though. A shit ton of algae down here, though.
Algae is going to keep you supplied with food for ages.
And loads of algae up here as well, look. Oh, freaking sweet! Okay, so how did you build as you went along?
I built as I went along, yeah. It was a lot of case of getting a lot of sandstone, because you can see you've got a lot of sand around you, and sandstone's the basic tiles. So it was just trying to form rooms from tiles, I found was probably the easiest way to do it. Because it's the best way to maintain pressure in rooms as well.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Pressure was, again, something I didn't really learn until I did my first kind of run through of it.
Yeah, because that's why you have things like airlocks and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, and some of the plants won't actually grow unless the pressure's right in the room.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got this
fussy.
little thing down here with mealwood and muckroot. Oh, that muckroot's actually ready to harvest. Nice.
Problem is they're growing on algae. Eh. Although you'll have them as seeds, so you'll be able to plant them eventually.
Yeah. So the annoying thing is I want to dig out all this copper first, and then put the floor where the copper is, because obviously I want the copper.
The guys mining on the left, yeah, they're not going to flood you in a minute.
Well, they're stopping like a wall
If you-
short.
If you stop one tile before that, it can spring a leak. I will warn you.
Okay, I've stopped two before. Is that okay?
It should be okay.
Okay, it's a ton of copper. Come on, copper. Okay, coal is somewhat permeable, I guess, but
Yeah.
I can make pneumatic doors already. This is awesome. Is it worth building an algae deoxidizer?
Yes, I normally do the algae one rather than the actual oxygen generation one.
Oh, okay.
No, I do the algae terrarium when it unlocks rather than the oxfire, because at least the terrarium gets rid of carbon dioxide, which does eventually build up, whereas the oxygen one just purely generates oxygen.
So I'm just gonna set up research pretty much straight away.
Yep.
Now this is... okay, I'm just going to do it this way. Which is probably not the best way to do it, but oh well.
Yeah, I would have put them on tiles, so at least you could be able to mine underneath them.
Well, you can do that anyway.
Okay.
Place it underneath. Boop.
Boop.
There we go. Let's build a wall on the floor. These guys don't have beds. They're probably not going to have beds for a while yet. Because that's the kind of jackass I am.
I think I didn't even bother doing beds until I had interior decorating researched.
Yeah. So oxalate just degenerates over time, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does eventually just disappear.
So I'm not going to bother mining out the space underneath there until the oxalate is naturally gone. Because at the moment it's providing me with free oxygen. So I do need to get into this room with the algae.
Well, you can make a nice couple of rooms underneath where your current base is, just from the algae and the dirt alone.
That's true. So if we're... okay, so this wall on the left, which you can probably possibly see now, if I build a ladder straight down, like the tile in front of that wall, do you reckon that would work?
Just waiting for the stream to catch up. Yeah, you could do it. You have to be, although there is a lot of sand there, so you have to be careful. Sometimes when the water starts moving, it does eat through sand.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
The most important thing is you're not going to, like, drown everyone.
Yeah. I did have that suffocating somebody, so... Oh, there's bristle briar in here as well. I've never even seen that before.
I think it's just weed. Generates carbon dioxide.
So these things with cracks in them, are they just decorative? Or is it actually like, these are structurally weak?
They're structurally weak, and sometimes they have things inside them.
Things in... okay.
So sometimes I've come across, like, actual blobby enemies. And sometimes I've just come across extra materials inside.
Blobby enemies?
Blobby
I don't like the
enemy.
sound of that. So where also is... I don't know if this is a strategically good place to put the outhouse.
So I normally make a room, which is, I think, around 10 tiles long and 5 tiles high. And I normally do 2 outhouses and 2 compost heaps. And because obviously the outhouses and the compost heap all generate not very nice things, smells, they all work well together. So I normally do outhouse, compost, and then a terrarium, and that's normally the rooms kind of self-sustaining them.
Okay. I just set them up a shit ton of digging to do now, so...
Oh yes, I just see.
So, one of them's researching and the other one's a building. That's pretty cool. I'm going to up the priority on at least part of that, actually. Because the sooner they build themselves some space to build an outhouse, I can build them an outhouse. Why is it... Okay, it is reachable. I like the fact I've set them to that... Oh, Tilly the narcoleptic's just fallen asleep. One thing I realised as well, the videos of this I didn't build batteries.
Yeah, batteries just stop them from running on the wheel constantly.
Yeah, so you can still run the research station even without someone running on the wheel, which is what I didn't do. I just didn't build any.
They come really handy as well when you have lights and things installed for decor and furniture, because it means that while everyone's sleeping, the lights can stay on overnight, which keeps everyone happy.
Plumbing outhouse. I don't know why I couldn't remember where a flipping outhouse came into. So, outhouse. So 2 outhouses next to each other, and then 2 compost heaps.
Yeah, 2 outhouses, 2 compost heaps, and then a terrarium once you've got it unlocked.
And they all just collapse. So, is it better to build... Because oxygen goes up, mostly, doesn't it?
Correct.
So, is it better to build a sleeping area in this section up here, I guess?
I mean, you can do. I mean, once your rooms are kind of contained, it doesn't really matter too much.
Okay.
Yep. The other thing that goes up is you can't do it too high, because as soon as hydrogen starts coming in, hydrogen heat always seeks the highest point.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about hydrogen. I haven't even found anywhere with chlorine yet. There's contaminated oxygen, contaminated water over on the right. Gold amalgam. Ooh.
I have noticed that the game seems to always have some sort of map pattern that you have, like, particular resources in one particular direction that don't exist in another direction. So you like bleach stones, which you get later on, which is what generates chlorine. Normally only exists in one direction, and then like slime normally exists in another direction, which you use for algae later.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I've got no. No puffs.
Got no what?
Puffs. Oh, I found hydrogen. It's pink.
It's very pink. You actually generate it yourself when you're creating oxygen later on. It's one of the byproducts.
Oh yeah, because you're splitting water, I assume.
Yeah, you electrolyze it. You generate oxygen and hydrogen.
H2O.
High quality H2O.
Oh, I forgot to set priority on more of this. Let's set priority on all of this. Dig in, kids! I should probably get onto some food generation stuff soon.
You're normally okay by the time you've got your farm tech research. It's normally about that sort of time.
Oh, I'm only 3 of 20 in my research.
You should be good. How many icons you got? Is that 2 notches left on your supply box? Yeah. You should be fine.
Oh, and I love that octolight's there. It's just kicking so much more oxygen into the room for me. Oh yeah, they all need an outhouse. Okay, I'm going to build them a freaking outhouse already.
That little room actually on your right at the moment looks pretty good for it.
Which, the naturally one?
The natural shaped one, yeah.
Oh, the one that's got all the stuff in it.
Let
me harvest the muckery at least.
I was just going to say, you could just put 1 outhouse in there to keep them content for the time being.
Yeah, let's do that.
1 between 3 is not really a big issue.
Colony requires toilets, insufficient oxygen generation.
Yeah, always complaining about lack of oxygen. What are you being so overrated?
I'm looking forward to getting permeable, gas permeable tiles.
They do make life so much easier.
Yep.
Doesn't matter where you generate the oxygen. I normally then generate the oxygen at the bottom and just let it go up. Keeps everyone happy.
I love the fact they're all complaining about needing an outhouse, but none of them are actually building the outhouse because I set all this to priority 9. Oops. Let's up the priority on the outhouse and hope one of them goes to do it. Yay, Mozzarella's actually going to go do it. So we're now collecting a ton of algae, which is going to be good.
Yay! Except it gives them diarrhea, but hey, it's food.
Yeah. Oh no! I was too late building the outhouses.
Okay. Did they make a mess?
Yeah!
Time to use the mop.
Oh, there's a mop!
Yep. Always they complain that they stood in contaminated fluids. Ugh.
Oh, nah. And contaminated water spreads, right?
Yeah. You should have a look at their facial expressions when they're mopping as well. It's great.
Is it
I
the
like
same one they do when they're cleaning up the toilet?
Yeah, it's like the kind of look expression on their face.
Oh yeah. Oh, Tilly just actually looks like she's going to throw up. Why did somebody think of creature? I don't know. Reminds me of... Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, now they actually have an outhouse. It's fine.
Yay!
And you can't prioritise collecting that. It always bugs me. You can't prioritise collecting seeds.
You can use a sweep function.
Yeah, I have done, but they're not doing it.
You've got no storage anyway. You need to put a storage compactor because they've got nowhere to put it at the moment, which is why everything's just sitting on the floor.
Should I put them up by the portal, do you reckon?
Yeah, there's a nice little space between your research thing and the box, so just stick it between there.
Cool. Oh, I think Mozzarella is either going to the bathroom or he's going to go... No, he's gone to go pick it up. Excellent.
The other thing, once the storage thing's in, you need to tell them that they can put anything in it.
Oh, okay, cool. Once they eventually build it.
Yep.
Good old Mozzarella making more, why do you need dirt for research, really?
Researching... Well, I suppose in the sense that you're doing farming tech, it does make sense. You research the earth to know what you can farm. Yeah, that's logic. But then when you're researching like interior decorating and you need dirt, it's like, I'm not building a mud house here, people.
It's like, okay.
The wall that you're making down below, at the moment you've got going through some of your airstones, you may want to wait, clear those ones for the time being.
Oh, the wall that's going down the side of the ladder.
Yeah.
Oh. There we go, cancel that job. Good call. Oh, one of the pieces of oxalite up here has died already. Boo! No.
Oh yeah, I just noticed 2 above the resource boxes disappeared as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to replace some of the sandstone with gas permeable anyway at some point. How's my research doing? I'm only on 8 of 20. I need to prioritise research, I think.
I was going to say, I will check your jobs to see if the guy that's actually doing the research has actually got the points for research.
Yeah, Tilly's got 1 in learning.
Yeah, should be right. Just take a little bit of time at the start.
Yeah, I think all of them have only got 1. Yeah. Mozzarella and Tilly have got 1. Nadia's got Jackal. So it's still complaining about food sources.
So there's not really much you can do until you get farm tech, really. You could
Yeah.
make a micro musher already if you wanted to. Stick it up next to your portal and just use the power from the battery and connect to it.
Yeah, I should probably do something at least.
Honestly, I wouldn't really worry until you're down to like 1 notch on your food supply.
Oh, okay. So I'm doing okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you consider each one of your people is 1,000 calories and you've got 20,000 calories available left. So you've got like quite a lot of food supply left. It's just complaining that you haven't got anything at the moment.
Oh, and I guess having the storage thing and cleaning stuff up helps them feel happier, I guess?
They have purpose. As long as they're not idle, they don't really mind.
So now it's just waiting until I've researched stuff. And making beds eventually. I might make this big room under here as the... Oh no, that's going to be the outhouse and the food room, isn't it? That's what I was going to do.
Can do it like that.
Unless I just keep that area over there as the outhouse room.
Oh, you could do. Just convert it.
Yeah, okay, so this is going to be like sleeping area, I guess. So I just want to put some beds in at least. Just because beds.
Yeah, it makes them happy.
Oh, and they all fell asleep before they could make them. I've prioritised that now, so when they do actually wake up, it should be fine. And another piece of oxalite has died. Rip. This is perfect for the warship grind, watching how they be crafty and industrious. Nice. Yeah, grinding in World of Warships is very much a thing. So I'm going to try and be sneaky when I get to this pool of water on the right. I've got a ladder planned to go down to it a bit. But, yeah, make it like a little landing that they stand on to go suck up the water.
Yeah, it's probably a good shout.
Because water adheres to Newtonian physics in this game, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yay!